Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going.
Hello, Aggies. It's Chancellor May and Lachelle, and it's time for Thursday Thoughts. Lachelle is back after her 1 week hiatus last week, and we successfully moved our daughter Jordan into her Miami apartment. So we're both back. Let's get to your questions. Well, certainly mask wearing is going to be very important, and social distancing and all the things that help slow the spread of the coronavirus. We expect that most people will be wearing their masks voluntarily. The vast majority will do it and comply with local policy. There'll be some that will forget their masks from time to time, and some that might have some carelessness with regard to the mask. Very small, tiny minority of people might want to refuse, but we are right now enacting a policy or set of policies for enforcing the wearing of masks. They'll be published shortly when they're approved, but for students, we'll basically be trying to frame this as education and helping each other and making sure your fellow students are safe. And we will hire some what we're right now calling wellness ambassadors. That title might change. Which will be other students that will help remind students to put their masks on, and will carry some extra masks around perhaps to hand to the students who've forgotten theirs. We don't anticipate a real punitive process. We will give students notice if they forget, and after so many notices we may have to do something a little stronger, but we hope that will be enough. Same thing for employees, for faculty and staff. Through Human Resources, we'll have a process that will remind and educate and enforce the wearing of masks in the fall. So that's how we'll do it.
Are they UC Davis masks?
We do have some UC Davis masks. Actually, we're thinking about a marketing campaign. We'll have different masks with different logos and different.
Oh, that would be fun.
We even have some competitions around masks. We'll see. Great question. So Lachelle will tell you I watch the news way too much. That's really the only thing I watch, other than some entertainment, some Netflix things. But and I've been catching myself lately saying, "You need to stop. You're watching. It's just depressing. We have this dystopian sci-fi future kind of environment right now. So it's really the news is bringing me down. So I needed to watch other things or do other things because the news is burning me out a little bit as well. How about you?
Well, given I work for a news network, I try not to watch the news.
Yeah.
I think it's overwhelming, and just read a little, be astute to the science behind things, and then give yourself a break.
Yeah, it's funny. The show works for CNN, as many of you know, and we're often the last to know things rather than the first, except for elections. We always know the election results before other people, but then we can't tell anybody.
That's right. You often get that question, don't you?
So I read both Marvel and DC. I kind of grew up, I started with DC mostly because I liked the Justice League and Superman when I was a kid. But then I got into Marvel because it seemed more realistic and more human to me. But now I read both, whatever stories lines seem interesting. And I will say, though, thus far, Marvel movies are significantly better than DC movies, but with a couple of exceptions. But I read both comics.
For those who don't know, I have cataloged all of Gary's comic books. And there's one series that's worth the most.
Yeah.
It's a woman.
Ms. Marvel.
Ms. Marvel. Oh, so that's clearly Marvel. Okay.
Yeah, there have been two Ms. Marvels, though. This is the original Ms. Marvel, where I have the whole series from the first incarnation of Ms. Marvel. And apparently, when she did the cataloging and the pricing, it was worth quite a bit.
I would have known a women's series would be.
What else would you think?
Worth the most.
Right. Great. We're excited to have you come. Well, so first, keep your social distancing and wear your mask. Explore the campus. It's a huge campus. We have 5,300 acres or so just in Davis. That doesn't even count Sacramento or some of our remote research campuses. And we're about 6 times the size of UC Berkeley, something like that. Just saying. And so there's a lot to see. So make sure you take your time and explore the buildings and the land, and the arboretum is great. Lachelle likes the arboretum. So
it's beautiful.
Just take your time, get on your bike, ride around, see the campus, see the places where people live and work and study and do research.
I found that on 8th Street and 3rd, it's an entrance into downtown Davis with all the
Yeah.
food and shopping and things like that.
Yeah. So I encourage you to have a ball, enjoy yourself as you learn about what to do on campus and where things are. I'm always open to Cal selfies. That's something we all look forward to. Stay safe and stay healthy and go Aggies.
Go ahead.